Say I got cold. Say I got older. Say I got colder. Let's get it. They say I got colder. They say I got older. Took the hit like a boulder. I got no chill, but I'm frozen. Watch how I ball like D-Rose. I had the trap in the cove. I'm surprised I ain't got COVID. I got the juice and you know it. I got the juice and they know it. They say they let me know.
We back. Hussle Podcast, episode 99.
99.
We at 99, man. Listen, we got it. I'm your boy B-High. We got Jazz. Journeys by Jazz. Make sure you follow that.
By Jazz.
Saz 24 in the building.
Saz, man, we here, man. I got a new one too. T Live, man. _ 973. You know, represent.
Make sure y'all go follow us.
Fucking Essex County. You
follow everybody and then follow me on Clubhouse too.
Clubhouse.
Yeah,
that shit new
Society.
shit.
Follow me on Clubhouse. You know,
I gotta check that out.
Talking a lot of shit. You got an account on Clubhouse, don't you?
I think so.
You do?
I do.
You like talking
I
shit
never
though.
I never went in it.
Yeah, but when you first sign up, it show you the people in your contacts that got.
I never went in
account. But and we got another guest over there off camera. It's a little cat over there.
It's Buddy Love. But if you hear me yelling, I'm yelling at my son. But go ahead.
It's a cat over there. But where y'all want to start, man?
You know where we want to start.
The verses.
How everybody doing? How you doing?
I'm alright, man. You know, it's been a great week. Yeah. It's hot as shit outside.
It's always a great week when I go to the beach. But go ahead.
Yeah, you's a beach person. I'm not a beach person at all. Like, I don't like the beach.
Can I explain to you why you don't like the beach?
It's hot as shit at the beach. Most of the
You know why a lot of people are not beach people? Majority, it's because you don't have the right equipment to go to the beach. A lot of people go to the beach with literally just a blanket. You have no umbrella. You have no beach chair. There's a reason why those chairs lay low like that.
Yeah.
You don't have no cooler, no ice, no drinks.
Yeah, but I don't want to carry all that shit either.
But
like,
it's,
I don't want to bring
yeah,
all
but
that shit on the
it's
sand.
easier.
You gotta bring all that. I don't know.
Needed.
Okay.
I just have bad experiences. Like, I just don't like it.
You and these experiences.
I just don't like it. I'd rather go to the lake. I'd rather go to the lake.
Yeah.
Where it's grass instead of sand.
Okay.
And you can just jump in the water. It's not super cold. It ain't all these waves. It ain't salty, and you can
What
really
about
swim.
the leashes?
Man, I never ran into no leeches and no snakes and no shit like that.
What lake you be at?
No, like they are in lakes, like shit like that.
That's why I don't go to the lakes.
But I never. But shit, you got sharks. It's all type of shit in the
That's
beach,
what I was
in the
waiting for you
ocean.
to say.
Yeah, I'm good.
So
But I
type of
love the
wild
beach.
shit, man.
The beach was
So
beautiful.
that was how
Saturday.
All right. So
That was Saturday. Yeah, and then Sunday I'm with y'all. Y'all know y'all some of my favorite people, so I enjoy popping shit on the podcast.
Okay.
And I got dinner at 3, so.
Okay.
Yeah, but what happened to you? How about you? How about yourself?
Oh man, it's just good, man. I've just been chilling, man. That's it. You know, doing some handyman stuff.
Handyman, Bob the
Fixing
Builder.
up the crib.
Yeah, that's it. Yo,
We have a new studio coming soon.
Watching YouTube. YouTube is the best thing for everything.
Oh yeah, learning shit. Yeah, that's a fact. I learned shit.
So
Really?
subscribe after watching. You know, subscribe.
Yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe
All
though.
that.
Everything I basically like, everything I learned that I don't know, like when it comes to technical stuff, I learned from YouTube. Like,
TikTok too. You
amazing.
can learn a lot from TikTok.
TikTok it's becoming a big thing. Like I
It
see,
is.
it's really creeping. We can talk about it. It's creeping into the music industry a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like musical directions are geared towards TikTok videos now.
Yes.
Yep.
Which is
People are
crazy.
going viral too because of their sound.
I guess we could start there since we already talking about the TikTok thing. Like Beyoncé dropped a song,
Oh yeah, she
and Drake
did.
dropped that album. Right
Drake
before
album
that.
was ass.
But Drake, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. House music is not really my thing.
Yeah.
But we are from Jersey, and that's like I hear a lot of the. It definitely takes me back to my teenage years and
Yeah.
trying to go to the Terrace Ballroom and all that type of shit.
Damn, you old as shit, yo.
Yeah,
you know where I used
definitely.
to go? So you was Terrace
Knockout
Ballroom
parties, knockout
generation.
parties.
I was the Wisdom generation. Like you was too old
I
at
don't
this
even know what
time.
that is.
The Wisdom is downtown by Nook Library. And we used to go to the Wisdom, the IYO.
I heard of that.
We used to go to Club Araya. We had like this little street game called Polly Pockets. You remember the Polly Pockets? We used to, we used to go to the Club Araya. I was young for the Center days, so that was your era, the Center.
Mm-hmm.
But the Boys and Girls Club used to have parties. You was too old by then, but that DJ Little Man era, like
That's what that music is, though. That's
what?
what
it is.
like the
Influence,
Drake
though.
shit. Like that's.
Oh,
what,
okay.
but it also comes from
Baltimore.
Chicago.
Baltimore.
DC, Baltimore, shit like that. Like house music is a thing. Like you feel me? I think it actually started in Chicago. If I'm not mistaken, I think it originally like that style of music started in Chicago.
I gotta look it up.
I seen some
maybe
shit
you
on
got
that.
the two-step and stuff like that.
But what you think about the Beyonce song, man?
It's alright. I mean, it's not. I love her music. Don't get me wrong. But it's not nothing crazy. Like it's nothing that I was looking forward to. It's just a song. It's another Beyonce song. When she dropped Art of Work, which was used to be her albums, and
The whole album.
Yeah, the whole album, and it's stuff that like she got the upbeat, the love songs, and like that's what I like. I don't like when she just dropped these one-off songs because it'd be cute, but it'd be like, all right.
It's the single.
It's the single.
The album coming.
Me and my girl was actually listening to it on the way here. I had to like go back to the words. Like, did she just tell women to quit the job?
Yeah,
I think I seen people talking about that. I don't think it was necessarily to quit the job, like on some just quit your job without a plan type
of
shit.
course
Yeah.
not.
I think it was more of encouraging people to be like more like a self-boss entrepreneur.
Yeah,
type
pushing
of thing.
them because
Yes.
it's possible.
It's definitely
It's possible, but
Definitely
you have to do that on your own terms. You got to put yourself in that position. You just
Definitely
can't.
possible.
Oh, I'm gonna listen to Beyonce, and I'm gonna, tomorrow start working towards being a boss. Like, that's smart. But I'm just saying, like, it's more to that. Like, Beyonce has money, and before she was Beyonce, like, she came from a healthy family. So somebody that's just living in a project, you just can't. You gotta.
But that's how they would perceive it, though.
Yeah,
So
but no, it's
people-
possible. Anything is possible
Anything
in
is
life.
possible.
Anything is possible.
But that's where I went straight to, like, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like a little awkward in a sense, coming from Beyonce, right?
Yeah.
Like, just the whole style of that single. It was just like, it was a little
I
awkward.
mean, I think the direction of the song is based on TikTok. You feel what I'm saying? And like that's why they doing this music. It's for TikTok. You feel what I'm saying?
Because once you get that hook on TikTok, you know how many songs that I learned that was dope from TikTok?
They want people to do
Oh,
dances
to go
the
viral.
music
Yeah,
and shit.
that too. But she don't need that type of it's gonna happen anyway.
But her kids will dance for
Hey,
it.
baby,
They
shit.
set for how many generations?
Kids will
Wow,
go
what's
for
up,
it.
man?
What's going on, man?
The A-Bay shit. That definitely like sparks.
That nigga came out with a song. I said, "Where the hell you been at all these damn years?"
Yeah, he was trying to like the girl who made the song and the producers, I guess, who put the song together. They in some type of legal battle right now over that.
He really popped out. I said, Hurricane Chris, if you don't sit your ass like, come on, I'm all for the old. I love like lean with it, rock with it era. Like I love that. But come on, you. Bobby Smurda made it right. He came out, he got a little Bobby bitch shit, all right. But Hurricane, come on, bro.
Yeah, he was washed up. I could see if he was still around.
Yeah, he's washed up though.
And you was doing shit in between the time, but like somebody brought you back to life basically, and now you trying to come back. I get it. It is his song though.
I'm black as hell.
It is his song, but
It is his song, man.
what happened on Versus though? Speaking of old niggas,
They not old.
they are old. All them niggas is old. All them niggas that was up there is old. Washed up. Washed.
No.
My boy Mario though did a great job.
I'm mad I didn't watch it. What was I doing? I forgot where I was. I didn't watch it.
I was trying to
I
watch
was at
it.
dinner.
Shout out to the DJ at first. Like, he was killing that shit. I ain't even want to watch the verses after the DJ. I think his name DJ A1. In the
He
beginning.
was A1.
Yeah, it was A1, exactly. But before the show started, he was on there. He was killing that shit. Like,
Really?
yeah, DJs is definitely underappreciated.
Oh, of course. Of
'Cause,
course.
like, they
Especially
be
in the
killing
Of
that
course,
shit,
yeah. Because you gotta think about it though. Like even with the concert that I went to back in May, like the DJs be out, they get the crowd hype.
Yeah.
Then the artists come out. So yeah.
Yeah, he definitely showed up, and cause the rest of the before the verses started, when you first see it, who would you think? Like we see Omarion and fucking Mario, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who would you think? Who did you think was gonna win that?
Omarion.
I thought O was gonna take it.
Yeah, he had more hit singles. I mean, they was like, Mario got music too, which he do. And you know how sometimes when you hear something, oh shit, I remember when that came out. Like, but off the back, Omarion got hits.
Marion had more of a cult following at the time.
Yeah, he
You know what I'm
did.
saying? Like,
He did.
Then Mario.
He was the most popular during
he
the
really
time.
was. Like, it was
then the
girls.
women liked him.
Yeah.
Over Mario.
They did.
Yeah.
I ain't never really.
A Mario fan.
Yeah, like you probably get a few here and there. Somebody really like R&B,
Mm-hmm.
but like Omarion, you know, he was like the thing. Like, you feel me?
Yeah,
Girls
he was
really
the
liked
thing.
it. B2K and all that whole Bow Wow, that whole era. You feel me?
Damn.
But
we old, y'all.
I really thought Omarion was gonna do something. You feel me? I thought they was gonna do something. But before that, they had Ray J, Pleasure P, Bobby Rob. None of them niggas could sing.
See, I'm mad. I love Bobby Valentino.
They can keep harmony. But they can't really.
Ray J,
In the
he's too cocky
studio-
for me.
In the studio,
Of course.
it's easy because like I feel like I could be a singer now. Like because like if Ray J can do it, shit. I think I could do a sexy can. I think I could do it.
I think he needed to put
You
his
could
son
be a young
down.
bird.
I think his son was a little bit too heavy for him. And he was carrying his son trying to sing. He thought he had it.
What's
like,
that dance he was doing? That everybody, that
He
shit
was just
was
looking
wild.
stupid.
But the whole thing is just crazy because like
It showed the how burnt out they really are. Like as far as like how much the studio can do.
They old, like they couldn't sing.
Or it shows how much the studio can do.
They couldn't sing. Why you making all this noise?
Because I'm about to fuck him up.
They couldn't.
It shows the studio.
They couldn't sing for shit.
I'm
Like,
telling you, it
Mario,
shows the studio.
Mario
bro.
definitely, out of all of them people on there, he's definitely the singer of the bunch. Like, he definitely showed that, even though he's not
They
the
was
most
waiting for
popular
this
person,
moment.
he's definitely like the most talented out of those guys. Like,
Hands down.
I
Hands
think
down.
Ray J was just too excited, and I didn't even watch the
Nah,
verses.
Ray J can't sing. Ray J just can't sing.
nah, he can't. He never really was a singer though. He never really looked. I
He-
never looked at him as a singer
Nah.
like that. Like he had a few joints, but you know, piggyback off of Brandy. You know, Ray J is more of a personality than anything. More of a social media.
They need to stop with these verses though, I think.
No, I
No,
love
they need to
them.
have some better
The
ones.
better ones.
Yeah.
Like,
I
not
like 'em,
with
though.
these-
I want to
like
see
it.
Lil
Not with
Wayne
them,
battle. Like,
you know
who
what I'm
can Lil
saying?
Wayne go against?
They getting more B celebrity. They need to get like the top. You know what
But
I'm
you
saying?
gotta pull the top. You just Jay-Z. I can't see Jay-Z coming out for a versus.
Only person I could see is that could go against Lil Wayne that I think would be a good battle is probably Drake.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because yeah, that's it. But
That's
I
probably
really
it.
wanna, yo, my God, I would fucking cry, like.
Or Jay-Z, but I don't think Jay-Z ever do.
Yeah, but it's just like, what era of Wayne would you want? It's so much.
Or
He got a
Jay-Z
large
will do one
catalog.
in a separate.
Hey,
Like
but
he
this-
won't be next to them.
This is
Like he'll do it in a whole separate
I don't think
environment.
he'd do that shit.
Well, I don't think
This
he'd
is
do
why-
it at all either.
This is why I say Drake is a good match for because even though Wayne got different eras, recently he's been kind of quiet in the past couple years.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh, Lil Wayne?
yeah, as far as his hits and
Okay.
his
Yeah, like he ain't dropping no Carters or nothing. Like,
No, because that time
even
is
his
over.
even the Carter 5, you could tell a lot of those songs was old.
Mm-hmm.
That was on there. You could tell by the things they were saying. A lot of those songs were old, and I ain't really like the Carter 5 like that.
yeah, no.
But yeah, Wayne got a large discography. Like,
Yeah,
but
he got a big catalog.
Drake do too. From
He do.
2009.
Yeah, he do too.
He went crazy for a whole decade. He
Yeah.
went crazy.
But he can't touch back to that old Wayne, like that old Wayne. I mean, I don't know when the fuck Wayne came out,
You gotta
but
think, but it's a lot of people who grew up in just like in the Drake era. Like for these past 10, 12 years, like Drake's been damn near on top. So it's a lot of kids who grew up
yeah.
who was 10 years old, 22 right now, who's gonna say Drake is the guy.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So, all right, to ask you this, right? Ask you this question: who's the next big influencer? Because you know it happens every 10 to 12 years, 15 years. You know, it's another person that steps in and just.
I don't know. That's a hard question. You talking as far as rap, right?
Like within this generation
like, you
as
know
of
how
right
hip
now?
hop, like Lil Wayne.
Yeah, he's
He
definitely
did
an
that.
icon. Yeah,
he did that with
he
our
is.
generation.
I love
right?
Lil Wayne. Shout
And
out
you
to
got
Lil Wayne.
Drake, right? It was a little bit on the tail end of our generation.
Yeah.
Going into the younger generation.
Future.
Then Future's more our generation as well. Like it was
Okay.
more our future. But
Future
then
big down south.
He is.
yeah, but he still is our generation, I would say. Like, you know what
So
I'm
you're
saying?
saying like this
Who's
generation
the
that's
next?
coming up?
You know what I'm saying? Who's the but
I don't think we've seen him yet. It's kind of like who's the next LeBron. I don't think he's in the NBA yet. I don't think the next guy is in the rap game yet.
Well, wouldn't they have to be in a rap game now to be that? To have
Shit,
that length
nigga
of...
could come out tomorrow and you be like, yo, that's the.
Oh, I have a person.
Who?
Little Baby.
I like Lil Baby, but I
You don't think? I think that's a good one. He got like him or Lil
Give me
Durk.
some. That was nice.
That was
Give me
good.
some.
Ah!
Give me
Lil
some.
Durk, I would say
Can I
Lil
get some?
I
Durk.
wish we had a
I
bell
would
or
say-
ringer or
We
something.
do.
She
Come
definitely
here,
got
buddy.
to
Even though I like Lil Baby more than I like Lil Durk, I would say Lil Durk on that one. If it was out of them two, I would say Lil Durk because people love Lil Durk and
Yeah.
he's more melodic. He sings and shit
Yeah,
like
he
that.
do.
Like,
He do. He
he's a
do.
little bit more versatile with his
Yeah,
shit.
he is.
I can say if he stay out of trouble and he could fucking stay alive,
See?
and don't get caught up in no bullshit.
You see all the shit you just said?
I think
You
he
see?
could be. I think he could be like the next guy. Like,
But that's risky. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I didn't even like really mention him.
But it
Because-
happens to anybody though, so you can't
yeah,
really.
he pretty
put
smart
that-
though. I think he.
Yeah, well, but shout out to Lil Durk and Wayne and
Lil Baby,
and
all of
Lil
them.
Baby, the
But
Lils.
definitely those
the
two.
Littles.
I
Lil
definitely-
Durk, Lil Wayne, Lil Baby,
Yeah, that needs to stop too.
Lil Beehive. It's like
That need to stop. Like the
Yeah,
little shit,
what's going on with that?
the little shit need to
It's
stop. I
been,
think
it's
that's
been going
played
on
out.
for years, man.
That's pretty played out now. Like the
who
little
else?
shit.
Lil Durk. I mean,
It
what-
works though. Like
Lil
it
Duval.
really works. Like it works. Like it's kind of like everybody got it. So
Lil
it's
Kirk
like,
Franklin. But yeah, I can
it
see your
need to-
point.
Yeah, that needs to stop.
Lil Jazzy.
A lot of those guys with the littles, they are really short.
Little
guys.
Amber Rose, listen, you see her,
What?
you see her rap video.
Fuck that.
Nah,
Let's
who,
talk.
Amber Rose?
Yeah, she
I don't
talking
know about
about
her ass.
talking about women empowerment. Talking about hoes. She did it off of Manny Fresh beat.
Nah, I haven't seen it.
Oh, you gotta watch this shit. That's
Amber
gonna
Rose,
be
she
the next
rap?
episode.
She rapping?
She came out with her first single with Manny Fresh.
Nobody don't go hear that shit. Once you said Manny Fresh, that's
It's
a
women
joke.
empowerment. She trying to
I
empower
wrote-
women to be hoes.
I wrote Amber Rose off when she
God.
tattooed that shit on her forehead.
What she tattooed on her forehead again?
I don't know what to say, but she tattooed some shit right
I just
across
know
her
her
forehead.
empowerment is saying women. She
Amber
want women to be hoes and embrace their
Rose.
wholeness.
Yeah,
Tattoo.
I mean, shit.
You know what I mean? Women empowerment.
I don't think that's women empowerment, but I get
I
it.
don't think. Hey, I get it. That's what I said.
Women
Yeah.
empowerment is not just being able to just do any fucking thing you want, any wild shit. Like that's, I don't think that's women empowerment.
At all.
But
At
you
all.
seen it? You seen the wild shit on?
Yeah, it
forehead?
looks stupid. I don't even know. It
Yeah, I
says
wrote her off
dash
after that.
slash.
But yo, man,
or
like,
hash.
let's talk about women empowerment. Like, what's that shit?
Well, Roe versus Wade.
Oh
right?
my God, Jesus, Jesus,
Oh,
Jesus,
man.
How
Jesus.
you feel about that, Jazz? Since you are a woman.
It's messed up, and not even tapping into the history of it. And Mish really did she's found some really good facts on it. Back then, we can't speak because we wasn't here 50 years ago, right? So
1973.
yeah, we don't know how it was, but from my understanding, women were getting these abortions done not the good way. They wasn't going to the hospital, no
were dying.
plan.
Black market
They were
shit.
dying, yeah, right? So, you know, you just gotta fast forward to this point in time. Like, we're not just talking about the women that just silly laying down, getting pregnant, and now they want to abort. We're not just talking about that segment of it. We're talking about women that's been raped, women that's in abusive relationships that's trying to get away from their partner, but they're pregnant. We're talking about women that, you know, go to the doctor, they're pregnant, but their baby may have some sort of condition that they have the choice. Well, they had the choice to term that baby, because I don't have kids. Clearly, I don't have no one autistic literally around me. But
Well, how
different.
How early would you know?
I'm not sure. But it's
Between
possible though.
the 0 to 18 months, because if a kid
18 months? No,
Yeah.
when they are born. I mean,
when
their
they, after
stomach.
they're born.
No,
I'm saying like
How would
like,
you
like
know,
you
right?
Get pregnant and like.
something's
Would you
wrong.
know something's wrong before
Yeah.
Yeah.
before it's too late to get a
I think
That's
so.
what I'm
Not
saying,
not with specific things like autism and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
but it
You
could be
wouldn't know
different.
that. But it could be different, like defects, like
Yeah.
physical defects.
Okay.
Like,
You
so
probably
like,
they probably could see that before it's
Yeah.
time to get it. Before it's too late to get an abortion.
exactly. So
Yeah.
if the heart is in the wrong place, or
Yeah, or something.
the kidney in the
Yeah.
wrong place,
It's a
stuff
lot
like
that we don't know about. It's a lot that we
No.
don't know about, and you know, it's just sad that they're taking those rights away from women. You know, you telling somebody what to do with their body. And again, as you all know, that it's not every state. Fortunately, well, not unfortunately, but New Jersey still, you know, you can still women can still get abortions in New Jersey. But Texas, those other red states, they don't have the option. So a lot of companies are now adding in their assurance saying that they will cover up to a certain amount, $2,400, to go treat, you know, whatever the situation is out of state. And that's dope for companies to step up and do that, because you just never know. Like, what if niggas get, don't get your side chick bitch pregnant, but I'm just saying, like, you just never know what the circumstance could be. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, and not even, and another thing too, and don't quote me on it because I don't know the stages of, you know, a baby's an egg, but come on, at a certain age when a woman is pregnant, it's, you know, it's just a fetus, I believe, you know. So some women are not aborting, you know, full-grown 6-month babies. Some are not, but I'm just saying, you know.
I don't even think you could do that, like, especially without risk of you.
Yeah, right. But it's just a fucked up situation, and America is fucking ridiculous.
Because you're taking away that person's individual right.
And you're saying, but you don't know you don't know. You might work with somebody that's really going through some shit at home. You get what I'm saying?
Right. So if they took away that individual right,
what's next?
What's next?
And that concludes my feeling of how I feel.
What's next? In the sense of the population of how everybody, I will hope, would start looking at it like, yo,
shit about to get
this
crazy.
This shit is really about to kind of
it's about to get crazy.
Like,
no, I get it. I get. Like, I don't agree with it at all. I don't agree with them.
So you pro-choice?
Yeah, but on the same token, I mean, it is wrong though.
To get an abortion.
Yeah. Like, okay. It is without the laws, it is something you're not supposed to do.
Okay.
So it's like, I'm here for people being more responsible.
Okay.
And the prevention of it, if it happening, if you're not ready to have a child in the first place.
So you're talking about that small segment.
Whose right is that? Whose right gives the okay for someone or a law to be able to say that's wrong, this is right?
But I give
you know what I'm saying?
It's either it's wrong or it's right.
If you're looking at it from the embryo's perspective, it's like, who's to say did this? Even though you the one pregnant, you the woman, who's to say you have the right to kill me?
Yeah,
but it's a sticky situation.
But the embryo doesn't have reasoning of thought, right?
Yeah.
So we gotta like.
Yeah. We need to get down to that. Does it have a heartbeat?
The embryo just has a heartbeat, and the connective wires are still not even connecting, so it doesn't have any reasonable thought, matrix thinking, anything.
You're right, but if we believe in God, then who's to say that this baby not supposed to be here? It's like, what if Malcolm X's mother aborted him?
But that's free
will. It's
a
lot of those, though.
But that's free will. Then that goes on the fact of each individual, God giving each individual a choice of free will, right?
And we had to deal with the consequences of the choices we made.
Okay. All right. Can I touch in?
Go ahead. Yeah.
America wants to ban abortions. They don't even want to control the fucking gun laws to keep these kids alive in school. They worrying about the wrong shit right now. We got people with hunger, homelessness. We at war. Well, we're not at war, but I'm just saying, like, we got other shit that we need to be putting police brutality. Like, we got other shit that we need to be worrying about as a nation.
Hurt my heart this weekend. I was just over here. I just moved out here into a town, and I went to the bank to do something positive, you know, for paying my first mortgage. So, and to see that they were giving out boxes of food, and it was a line wrapped around the block.
Shit is real.
Front Street, just wrapped.
Shit is real. Shit.
Around, with families, man.
Yeah.
And people are coming up to me, you know, I'm outside, they're coming up to me like, is this food? And I'm like, yeah, I think so. You just go online. He was like, oh, thank God, I just lost my job. I need, like, what?
It's real, but they wanna ban abortions.
Yeah, I don't understand what was the motive of it starting in the first place. Because I started paying attention once it became like, once it started gaining traction. But like, what was the motivation for them to change the law in the first place? Especially after 50 years. Like, I don't really get it.
Because that's something that they probably strongly, and this is my opinion, they strongly felt about it. And even that post that I read to you guys, the congresswoman, I forgot her name, but she said, I've always been pro-choice. And she's taking a picture with her entire family, her husband, her kids, and then her grandkids. I'm sorry, she's pro-life. And that's fine. That's fine that you're pro-life, but other women are not in a situation that you're in.
I think I'm both.
Okay.
And that's fine too.
I'm pro-life and pro-choice.
And that's fine too.
It's like, I think everybody really is both. Like, if you really think about it, like, how could you not be pro-life? But how could you not be pro-choice?
That's a good.
And that's where
that's a good thing.
That's where the problem's at with the government, right? Right now with this, it's like they're not giving each individual that choice.
Because I feel like if you lay down and make that baby, you should keep that baby, right? However, right?
If there's some wild shit that happens,
yeah,
like the R word, or like any one of them other situations you just named, except for
a
the
health risk.
part,
That's an example where a pro life though.
Yeah, that's definitely
that's an
pro-life
example.
side. But anything else, it's definitely I kind of lost my point.
Anything else as far as what you was gonna say, like a valid reason?
A valid reason.
Oh yeah, some things I think it should be categorized. Like some things you should.
But what they gonna come up to the abortion clinic like? Well, I had a side nigga, so I'm here.
That's not on that.
We
side.
already said it. Like
that's not on that side.
That's pro-life. That's the pro-life side.
Yeah, you gotta keep that.
Yeah. You're right.
But
how could we how could we draw that line? Like, this side is you was out there fucking and sucking, and that
it's
side
not that many sides on the pro-choice. It's not, to me, it's not that many situations on the pro-choice side. Like,
it's just one.
The R word or something like that, in that nature.
Yeah.
Where, you know, somebody did something or it's like a type of defect, or it's like you got a high-risk pregnancy where you could actually... It's real high, like it's a good chance you might die if you had this baby, you bring it to term, stuff like that. It could be investigated. You know, you can go through that stuff and figure out what happened. You know, with the R words, police reports and all type of stuff that really verify.
And you know who's gonna capitalize off of this stuff?
That, you know?
Because think about it, if all states ban this, which I hope they don't, right? In the future, this is just week one, not even week one, day 2, day 3. We talking about this years to come, right? These other surrounding countries are going to get so much money because women from Texas is going to fly out to Mexico because it's right there. Florida, if they do turn, ban it, they're going to fly out to the Bahamas. They're going to just fly out, you know what I'm saying, to these surrounding countries to get this procedure done. Yeah. So
it's going to be a lot of basement joints.
Yeah.
Like how you said, very riskful.
Because they're going to find a way.
That shit crazy.
They're going to find a way.
It's crazy. It's unfortunate, man. It just speaks on the fact of America and what the state and how we going at this moment.
This is just the first.
Not even a game, man. Like, they doing all this for the summertime. Understand that.
Yeah, hot girl summer is officially.
Understand that.
But you know what, too? Women do need to be responsible more. And it's just not about, the law. Like, if you're dealing with a guy and you're not ready for kids, birth control, condoms, like, women really need to be more responsible, though. Because, again, I don't know the percentages or the statistics behind the abortions, but that percentage that are getting it because
it's
they
like
just
fuck. It's a scapegoat.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, you should be responsible
because you know that
it's not an option. Exactly.
In my back pocket.
Exactly.
It's like the ace card you pull out the back pocket.
And now that it shouldn't be that way.
Now that they kind of took it away for most places or some places, I just want to see how it play out a little bit. I want to see. It might be, you don't know. Like, it might actually turn out to be
a good thing,
a positive thing. Like, it might turn out.
Women are being more responsible.
Women and men as well being more responsible. More planned babies, more planned families, more. It might. I don't know.
What's your definition of a planned family, a baby or family X, Y, and Z, whatever?
Well, usually that doesn't happen, But if you like you in a relationship, you got you and y'all chilling, y'all be like, yeah,
Well, yeah, I get what you. Yeah, we are.
You feel
Well, I'm
me?
not pregnant, but it will be a planned baby. I get what you're saying.
Like, yeah, like we ready to have some kids,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we want to get married, such and such, but that would be more of a planned thing, rather it just happening. It just happened, you just see, like, yeah, I'm pregnant one day, you have no idea. You like,
Okay,
damn, like,
I get you.
then you gotta figure this whole shit out, and then you just go from there, then you
No,
kind of do it in reverse.
I get it.
instead
I
of
get
doing
it. Like, okay, now we're ready to have kids, or now we think we
Yeah,
ready.
because
or
I
now
want to be
we're.
an uncle, man. That's a side
All right.
chick, but yeah, all right,
How do
go
you
ahead,
feel,
go ahead.
Sag? This nigga, he gonna fuck around. I had twins. I'm gonna drop him up
Yeah,
right in his
yeah,
house
right
too.
there.
We gonna
You can't
record
drop him out.
him when I do have kids, and
Play this back.
we gonna play this episode 99 back. I can't forget it.
Look,
And
being an uncle is cool
Yeah.
because they not really my kids.
So-
but I get the good part of it, but you feel me?
and you gonna be babysitting too? I want you to,
That's not the good part. I'm talking
What's
about the
the-
good part. Just
That's-
like being an uncle,
When
it's
this
just
shit really
being.
happens, it's gonna be
It's gonna be
hilarious.
funny. I'm be
I'm
out in
gonna
Aruba,
die.
and them kids, them badass kids, be right with their uncle, and we gonna play episode 99 back. Go
You
ahead.
Get the good parts of it. But
Before you get to
tell
the
you what you was saying.
You shit up their back and shit. Brandon goes,
I just
hey.
forgot exactly what we was talking about right now because of that. That was
No, we were
hilarious.
talking about planned families,
Oh,
but I
planned-
think you're starting to see a little bit more of responsibility.
No,
and
my thing is,
accountability.
my thing is when you take self autonomy away from people, they start other things starts happening underneath, which is negative. You know what I mean? Because you take self autonomy and then they put it into other actions and behaviors. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I'm like, I hope they like not even just like in months from now. We talking about years from now. Like
You just never know, and that's scary. Like
Think of the-
y'all raising kids. I'll be soon raising kids. Like when our kids get our age, we gonna be old as fuck. Okay, like when they're 30, 30 in their 30s, early 30s. Like, what do you think they are gonna be dealing with? Like, if we're dealing with this shit right now, what do you like? What should we expect to prepare our next generation?
that's why I think it's so important for each individual to create foundation.
Yeah.
Your own
Yeah.
foundation,
Yeah.
your own peace, your own
Yep.
serene, your own like.
Your kid got a foundation. Your kid got a foundation. So when
Foundation.
it's time to get together, we got a bunch of foundations to
So
build
when
off
the
of.
shit go crazy,
Yeah.
what
You're
what
right.
stands?
And family is
Foundation.
important too. Family is important.
Which just begins with an F, which is foundation.
Yeah,
family.
keeping the family
You
together
feel me?
is important because if one generation is tight, but the next generation after that don't know each other as not as tight, that's it.
Cuts.
That's it. It cuts right there.
Yeah.
So
It's
I'm just
important.
confused of why they passed the bill in the first place. Because I always,
they was plotting on that.
but
probably.
I always thought that like with the whole population control and all that stuff, I thought they was trying to like minimize the amount of babies born, type of thing. Like
Exactly.
They want to be in control. And when I mean they, you know exactly what party I'm talking about. Now, remember when Obama was in
it's
office?
the government, period.
It's the
Like, I get
government.
what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. It's the
I'm
government.
not with the whole party, Democrat, Republican shit. I don't like none of them.
At all.
Okay.
Like they both. It don't
It's-
matter. Like, if you really
it's
think of
crazy.
like what has changed, and when has it been good?
We did have some good things though.
No, I'm talking about like overall. If you look at the history through our presidents, I know the first president I remember that I could remember when I was alive was Bill Clinton.
Bill
Really?
Clinton.
I remember when he
Did
was
he come to
being
Shabazz?
elected. I
Or no?
believe so.
Bill
Okay,
Clinton.
Hillary, one of them.
Bill Clinton.
But I remember when I was going with one of our aunts. We were going to. She was going to vote, right?
Mhm.
And I asked. I said, "What's Democrat?" Or she was going to vote for Bill Clinton.
Mhm.
And I was like, "What's Democrat or Republican?" And what was explained to me, which wasn't explained well, but it was explained that Democrats were for poor people, Republicans were for rich people. So the whole time I'm thinking Democrats are for us, for black people, for minorities. But it's not really that. It's just we support them blindly without asking for no real demands. That's a whole nother story.
Did you?
But it's just crazy. Go ahead.
Did you know I performed for Barack Obama in high school? Did you know that in 2009?
I don't know. I think.
So Barack Obama came to Prudential Center, and I was in a band in 2009 in Shabazz, and we actually performed. I mean, he was of course in like the back area of the arena, but we
He was
performed
in
for.
the arena.
Yeah, we performed for him. That was really dope. And we walked in the arena. Everybody had the Barack Obama signs, and yeah, we performed for him. I'm gonna pull up on
Keep
YouTube
it
when we
100.
done.
Obama wasn't shit though. Keep it 100 though. Like, he ain't do shit either. I get it. First black president, cool. I was proud. I remember watching this shit, the inauguration. I felt proud. I really felt like something.
I concur that, though. I think
But,
he did do
really,
something.
I mean,
For instance, for the black man, specifically, I'm talking straight to the black man.
no symbolize.
I'm talking
No
strictly
symbolic victories. Like, on paper.
What did he do?
on paper. Yeah, you're not gonna find that on paper. But
He wasn't a mess.
Let's talk about the climate now. Aren't you in a great position? Aren't you blessed as a black man in society?
So you think that could have happened without Obama?
I'm not saying. I'm just saying the
It could have been
opportunities
worse.
now.
Nah, I can't give
But-
that credit.
You can't say the opportunities got better. You can't say the opportunities got better.
Because of Obama?
I'm saying it showed.
But it could have been worse if Obama was like it. It
showed
wasn't
something.
bad. Was it bad though?
It showed
was it
something.
bad?
When Obama was in
Yes,
office,
was it
that
bad?
shit was still fucked up. They was shoot. That's when the police shooting stuff first started.
Of course.
It was.
On camera and all that.
It was getting right. It was getting fucked up.
Obama was here. This when
But-
they had the fucking recession when Obama was in office.
I'm
I thought
saying.
I thought the recession was in
No, it
08.
was. But every president, if you really go back, like you said, Bill Clinton. When Bill Clinton, I remember niggas just getting locked up.
Yeah, they
Motherfuckers
started. This is
just
what I
getting
mean.
Locked up.
It's always some bullshit, and it's always an excuse of the last president. When Obama was in office, it was, he can't do so much because he fixing what George Bush did.
He did do 2 terms.
Now, you feel me? When fucking Trump get in office, I ain't gonna lie, man. Looking back on it, Trump was the best one.
Yeah,
How?
How?
Besides the shit he said,
'Cause of
besides
checks.
all the wild shit he
But
said.
that's why we inflation
The
now.
check.
I get it, but besides all the wild shit he was saying, which I don't fuck with, all the racist shit, he was talking about Mexicans and building the wall, all that shit,
China.
goofy shit.
China.
He was very entertaining. You seen him around. You seen him mixing and moving, doing shit, and he gave niggas bread. This was good. I fuck with. Bring Trump back, man. Joe Biden, all he did was fall off a bike. That's all he did the whole time he been in
inflation
office.
because of that man, though.
Shut
Trump
up.
is the reason why we got
But I said
inflation.
this is now look, the inflation shit. Nigga, but Joe Biden couldn't do nothing because Trump fucked it up. Oh, the next president, who gonna be the next president? It's gonna be the same shit. It's never gonna be.
But he
never
probably
gonna
would
do
have put
shit
us.
for us.
You know what the fuck they talking about? A fucking economical hurricane.
Trump wasn't
nigga.
shit either. He wasn't shit.
That
I'm
shit
just
just go for
trolling,
like
man. He wasn't
not
shit.
2 years, 6 years. Nigga would be in fucking recession. Nigga, 6 to
That's-
7 years. That's
Can I still go on
crazy.
vacation during the recession?
Yeah,
That's crazy, bro.
Joe Biden got us damn near about to be in a fucking war with the
But
Russia.
by the time
Yeah,
we
that-
67, we ain't even gonna have no 401k.
Okay, all
All
right.
right, look,
You
get this
scared.
right. Get this right. Everybody who voted
That's
for Biden,
crazy.
everybody who voted for Biden and was very high on Biden and Kamala Harris, all don't nobody got faith in them people no more.
Did I vote?
Nobody got faith in the people. I fucks with the weed legalization for New Jersey. I'm not sure if that's a state thing or if that's a Joe Biden thing, but
Murphy.
You
I
fucks with that.
appreciate that. But besides that, man, that shit ain't do nothing but fall off a bike, man. That's all I seen him do. Before that, I was literally asking, where's Joe Biden? I haven't
Where's
seen
Joe
him.
Biden?
I haven't seen him. He had been on where he be
Where's
at?
Joe Biden?
They don't even show the nigga at the White House.
Yo, where's Joe Biden? Like, you haven't seen him at all? You funny as
Until
hell.
he fell off the bike. That was it.
Where's Kamala though?
You don't even hear- yeah, you
Where's
don't
she
see
at
either
though? I
one
don't
of
see
them.
her. I see him a little bit, but I don't see
You
her.
don't see him as other presidents and other vice presidents. No.
I think, man, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, it's a crazy situation out here, man.
Switch gears. They got
What's up? Let's get off that.
the Nipsey Hussle case started.
Oh.
Not the
Oh,
case,
it
but the
did?
trial. Yeah, trial started. You know, they got they opening statements, and it's just crazy, man. That it's real sad, man. You think about it. I didn't know that he waited 9 minutes in between the conversation to when he came back. So like 9 minutes had passed between Nipsey's first interaction with Eric. He left. 9 minutes later, said he ate some fries and all that. That's what the little girl said. He was in there eating his fries. Then he told her to pull back up, and that's when he got out and did what he did. But it's crazy, man. Like that's a real big loss, man. Rest in peace to Nipsey, man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That fucked me up when it happened. and just the trial start and just bring it back in. I'm like, damn, that's really sad. Like that's really sad. Like he really did a disservice to the world over some goofy shit. It was over pride, man.
Over pride.
It was over pride, and his ego was hurt. You feel what I'm saying? The conversation with the guy Cowboy said, he was like, yo, listen. He went to him as a friend. Like, yo, I ain't seen you in a while. They got some shit in the hood about you, talking about some paperwork.
Snitching.
You should go clear that up. He didn't even say he was snitching. He ain't like calling him a snitch.
He ain't calling him a snitch.
He like, yo, I ain't seen you in a while. Like, shook his hand. Like, yo, you my boy. They got some shit going on. They talking about you maybe should go clear that up. You feel what I'm saying? He like putting them on game. And then, but he took that coupled with the girl he was with, calling Nipsey like she was attracted to him. Now, it's different when, like, I think any man can attest to it. Like, if you go out with your girl and y'all see fucking Michael B. Jordan or Denzel Washington, one of these quote
somebody
unquote,
else to know.
but whatever, whoever women like you feel what I'm saying?
He said Denzel Washington. That nigga
I
old
don't
as hell.
know.
But go ahead.
I'm just saying,
To your
like,
point, go ahead.
I don't know when niggas look good to women. Like, I don't know. I just go off what they say.
Not Grandpa Denzel, but go ahead.
But whatever. If your woman be like you feel like you like it's like a fan thing. Like I wouldn't really take that as a threat. Like, oh, like you feel what I'm saying?
I get what you said.
But you gotta understand, Eric Holder grew up with Nipsey.
Yeah.
He doesn't really see him that way. Especially we still here in the same place. So to him, it's like you talking about you like my homie type shit, like, or like you feel what I'm saying.
He couldn't swallow that. On top of that,
Yeah.
On top of the conversation that he probably took wrong. On top of some mental issues, maybe or maybe not. He had.
Definitely.
On top of you have access to a weapon.
Off the drugs, you don't even know what drugs you on that day.
Like what you going through in your life, like it was like I just wish it was a fucking sign, like you could just read, like, yo, leave this motherfucker alone, he going through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I think if Nipsey would have been in tune with what the fuck he was going through, he probably would have just shook his hand, gave him a hug, and left.
It's fucked up that he lost his life over some bullshit, like some shit like that, like him.
Yeah, I just wish he didn't say it. I just wish he would have did that. Just shake his hand, gave him a hug, and left. Because I'm mad at Nipsey a little bit for even having that conversation with him. Because it's like, bro, you don't even need to have that conversation. I know you did it out of love.
Yeah.
And you did it like trying to put him on.
But love will get you killed.
But like, you ain't even really need to do that. Somebody else could have had that conversation with him. Somebody else.
But he was just probably being regular, like, you know, I'm in my hood. Let me just.
Yeah, a lot of times
bro?
you don't see that. Like I said, like he must like you gotta feel real comfortable with a person to even have that conversation.
Yeah, man, it's just an unfortunate situation, man, and just another like a lesson. You know, another lesson. Unfortunate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, once you get to a certain point. Like I said, when we said last time, you're probably the last person to realize you are who you are.
Yeah, you said that.
But once you do elevate and you get to where you at, the people that surround you already, who elevated with you from the bottom, and they understand what this is, and they understand that we all trying to do something, them people you gotta stick with and kind of.
You're absolutely right.
And kind of, you feel me? Like you gotta be cautious.
Grow with them.
You don't gotta just completely leave people you was with, because he was good there.
Yeah.
It was that one.
You
feel me? That would have never happened with nobody else on a regular basis. It didn't happen with one of his enemies. You see, they all came down there. It wouldn't have happened like that because he wouldn't have been comfortable enough to even do nothing like that to one of the enemies, have a conversation with them like that. It would have been high alert if they would have came over there anyway. As soon as they came over, it would have been high alert.
He put his guard down. He didn't think that he needed his guard up.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's like an age-old thing. Like when they want you, when somebody gets you, it's usually the person sitting next to you.
It's from
Because
inside.
it's easy to get close to you. You feel what I'm saying? That's this motherfucking CIA wanted you dead now. It ain't gonna be no white dude in a suit with an earpiece in his ear. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be a motherfucker just like you. Motherfucker you know. You feel me? That's how they get you.
Wow.
It's so unfortunate, man. It's just prayers to his family and his kids. You know, I know, they young, but as they get older,
they're gonna hear about it.
They're gonna hear about it. You know what I mean? So legacy. That's your purpose. And he put his purpose out here, you know?
Yeah, man.
He's always gonna be respected too. So
Yeah, you got some few people putting smut on his name and shit.
Really?
Yeah, you know, but
That's only, you gonna have that.
it's gonna have something out there like that.
You gonna have that.
disrespectful shit. But
That
people don't be
punch
doing
was
that.
good.
Yeah, people don't be doing that shit while people alive. They wait till they go. Then they got all the
If you don't have
stories
haters,
about-
you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, you know, then they have all the
Shit.
stories about what they did or didn't do and all that goofy shit. But it is what it is, man. But they got his guy on the stand, man. You think you call that snitching him, the cowboy guy? Because you know he got to get up there. I believe I've read some shit that he refused to testify, but I think his thing was because he came on Clubhouse, he was talking, and his thing was he wanted to clear up the fact that Nipsey didn't call him a snitch. He want the world to that, like that's his reason for getting on
That's
the
it. That's
stand.
all he want to know. That's all he want to put out in the world.
That's all he want to put out in the world. But see, the thing when you get on that stand,
Stand,
they gonna
yeah.
ask you. They gonna ask
They gonna
you like,
push you.
is this
Yeah.
the guy who shot him? Like
Mhm.
point to him and all that.
First, they gonna
Yeah.
say, are you a member of the Rolling 60 Crips? They go,
Yeah, they gonna them
Then they
prosecutors.
gonna go,
They gonna push him.
yeah, they gonna go in.
Yeah,
They gonna go in.
they gonna go in. He ain't even. He gonna fold.
But he doing it for his
No, it's not about folding. He this is a voluntary.
He
This is
doing
a
it for
voluntary
Nip. He
thing,
doing
like,
it for Nip though.
my thing is like, bro, he's like he an older guy, even though he still be around there. I'm like, fuck it. If you gonna do that, you gotta go all the way and just do it. You just might as well tell everything if you gonna tell it,
yeah,
or just not go at all
Yeah.
and stand on the code that motherfuckers, whether you think it's stupid or not, signed up for. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta make a choice. Either in the middle. I don't really see it.
But it
I
goes to
don't
that
see
choice
it.
again, right? It goes back to that choice. That's a big
It's
big
like you
thing.
want justice for your mans though. Like I get it, cause it's like this wasn't a game banging thing. Like you did this for nothing, broad daylight. Like it's like they know he did it, so it's not. I don't know. That's a very unique situation. Like I think it should be treated as such. I don't
Pray
think
for
it
his
should.
soul too. Pray for the killer soul too, man. Cause I know
They
he
gonna
in,
get
he
his
in
ass.
torment.
He in there.
He in
like his life is over. Period.
They got him in PC.
Yeah.
He in solitary confinement.
Oh, he protected
But-
custody.
But think about it, he in solitary confinement this whole time.
I thought you could get a protective custody though.
Nah, he got
That's-
him in solitary.
That's the same shit.
That's the same shit.
It's the same thing.
I thought solitary is when you in there by yourself. Protective custody is you and a bunch of other people that's in protective custody.
No, but they still gotta protect you. But they still that's what the solitary confinement. They put you in protective custody. You're gonna be
Solitary.
basically in solitary
Yeah, cell
confinement.
by yourself.
Yeah, they're not gonna have you with nobody else because it's
You
like,
check yourself in there.
You
Yeah.
go in when you get your hour. You get your hour by yourself.
Because this is the
You
thing,
clear out
prisoners.
all you do your hour by
Because this
yourself.
is the thing, like especially high-ranking gang members in prison and shit like that. Like if they want you, they gonna get you. So if you're around other people, whether they're those guys in PC or not, like they're gonna get to you. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why they
That's
keep you by
another thing
themselves.
for Young Thug and Gunna, man. That's what they are in right now too, man. It's an unfortunate situation.
Well, yeah, because right now they responsible for them, so and they haven't went to trial yet or nothing, so they're not gonna put them nowhere where.
Think about the
they could possibly
psychological
get hurt.
like fuck of going from being in a mansion to like being
Get
in
anything
like
you
a
want,
4x4
private
cell
jet, so however much he was making.
with a toilet. Like that's some
That's
crazy
that's some
shit.
shit. But you know what you getting yourself into, and you know the
It's a
consequences that
choice.
come with it. It is a choice, and even though whatever he did probably would have been years ago, 2013 or whatever, that stuff still come
the
with
choice.
you. It's just you just never know. So,
I'm a big spiritual person, and I think that's the one gift that one along with life, God gave us choice, and that's gonna interfere with your life.
Yeah.
If you make the right choices,
yeah.
you have a long
And you
longevity.
gotta do good by people too.
That's choice.
Do good by people.
But that's choice.
And it's funny because I was driving to the mall earlier and I was just like, damn, I was thirsty, but I had no water in the car. I was like, yo, I really hope I run into somebody selling lemonade. You know how they be selling lemonade off their gut? Like, I'm going to pull over and I'm going to get them $5. I'm going to get my lemonade, of course, but like, you just do good by people. Like, they out here in this damn heat selling lemonade, water, whatever the case may be. They're young. I'm going to get them my money. Even though I don't have it, I'm going to give it to them because
If you would want somebody to
the
buy some shit from you,
I had a lemonade stand a long time ago at grandma's house.
Yeah, I tried that shit before.
You
It
did?
ain't really work. I think I sold like 1 cup, some shit like
You know
that.
my name. You know who our customer was Lamar.
Yeah, I think I
Lamar was
sold-
the only one that bought my lemonade, yo.
Hey, cat.
His name is Buddy.
Oh, yeah,
Buddy,
Hey, buddy.
I
Hey,
gotta
buddy.
get used to the little cat. We gotta
Hey,
get
buddy.
the cat a cage.
Buddy.
We got a
Buddy's
kid.
gonna follow you, buddy.
I'm gonna just drop something on his ass, you know. But yeah,
Buddy, yeah, that's Buddy the cat.
Buddy fucking shit up clearly.
But yeah, man, it's just very unfortunate with a lot of people going through, you know, but like my man Crip Mac say, everything will see all right.
Who is that?
Crip Mac, you know who Crip Mac is? I'll put you on after. I'll show you after the episode.
Yeah.
But look, man, this episode 99.
99. We coming back to this episode for many reasons.
Episode 99, man. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Clubhouse. Follow me on Instagram. Be High Society. B_HAI Society. Follow Journeys by Jazz, man. Get your travel game up. Get your passport.
Get your passport.
Stamp.
Let's get these
She got the
passports.
stamp right over. She
I do
stamping
not
niggas'
have.
passport.
I'm not immigration. Go ahead.
She's stamping niggas' passport.
I'm
Want to
not
go out the
immigration,
country?
right? ISIS,
holla
you
at
don't have to worry about it.
Journeys by Jazz.
Nah, but YOLO, for real. Like, let's start taking trips for y'all, because I'm taking them. But take them trips, though. Take them trips, and then you can follow Sag over here.
Yeah, follow me, T-Live, man, 973, man. It's gonna be a dope summer, man.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get everybody over here on Clubhouse soon. So
And
we can
follow
talk
Buddy. Buddy_love.
Oh, you love the cat. But look, man, High Society
Oh, shit.
Podcast episode
We
99,
out.
man. We out. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe below. Hit the share button. Tell a friend. It don't cost
And let's
you
go
nothing, man.
farm biting.
Hit that shit right now.
Bite, you fell off a bite.
Listen.